Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well and you've been having a great week. We are back. The Wheel-O Jank is back, replacing the prize wheel, and we have 75 entries that live on the wheel. Last week, we had the All My Children pack, and thank you, Sticks G. I missed it. I'll get to that once we get over to the table. But, like I said in the prize video as I shuffle this up, normally I run this at 20, but I extended it for the drama of the wheel and the history and the today in history thing. And I was like, you know what? I can do that again. So we're going to up it to 30 seconds. We're going to spin. We're going to give you some little thing about what happened today at some point in history and go from there. But today it is August the 15th, and August the 15th, 1969. You know, when 500,000 or so people descended on Max Yasgur's farm in Bethel, New York, for 3 days of peace and music in the festival that will now be known, the 3-day festival that will now forever be known as Woodstock. Boy, wouldn't it be weird if I actually had a Woodstock thing on there. But coming up, all right, now this, if it stays, we got, the Jockey Guild. This was part of the packs sent to me by the glorious For the Pools, the meter of all great hockey players, and just one heck of a swell guy. I say that now because there's no gum in the Jockey Guild pack. We're going to find it. We're going to have fun with it. And back over to the table we go, and we are digging for the pack of the Jockey Guild cards that is coming from everybody's, if I can actually lift, my hand didn't want to work there, everybody's favorite man about Canada, the man that has inspired us to hunt for many things, including the pack of the Jockey cards, For the Pools, the man of the spinach, the man of the geese, the man of the tower, and just, like I say, this pack, because there's no gum, an all-around good fella. Now, before we continue, I did say thank you to Sticks G, because here's how little I know about anything. It's pretty apparent. That's Susan Lucci. I did not know because I never watched the soap operas, so I'm only familiar with what she looks like now. And I just, for some reason, did not place it, and especially because they didn't say just who in the world it was. So that's one. I need a couple more, and they're going out for TTM. So thank you, Sticks G. And now, we turn our attention to 1991 Jockey Star cards, the Jockey Guild trading cards. Legends, Journeymen, and Apprentices. 12 cards per pack in celebration of the Jockeys Guild 50th anniversary. Portion of the sales benefits the Jockeys Guild Fund to permanently disabled riders. Well, that's good. 1991 holds the $8 album holds the entire 220-card album, sold separately, high-quality cover and bound volume. Something I don't have. My volume is never bound. At least not by the universe. All right, I know nothing about horse racing, so I don't know if it's just going to be all people. Are we going to see horses? Are we going to see tracks? Because honestly, who doesn't want themselves a Secretariat or a Seabiscuit rookie? But we're going to get in, and who knows, we might actually get us a mustache. We've got John Court, the Journeyman. Nice-looking cards. Fairly simple design. Holy cow. All right, well, let's see. And again, I don't know too much about any of these people, if anybody recognizes it, but let's just look at the career riding. Wow. Almost $2 million back in 1990. Let's see. Wow. 150. Wow, look at that. His career up to... Okay, so I'm seeing how it is. So it's latest, then, and then prior. So they only go prior. But 924 first places, over 9,000 races, $9 million up to that point in earnings. Stays mostly in Louisiana. Traveled to Northern California to capture Bay Meadows Sprint Championship with Dear Rick. And I love horse names. Absolutely love horse names. Because they're always just... I don't know. Hopefully we get some good ones. We've got another journeyman, Danny Cardoza. Sort of mustache there, but if it was a better picture. From Fowler, California. Wow, 21,557 races, over 3,000 firsts, and up to that point, $24 million in career earnings. And Cardoza there, also a Jockeys Guild director. These are really cool because like I said, the only thing I know about horse racing is trying to gamble very badly on it, and like the big four, or not the big four, the big races, the Preakness, the Churchill Down, and whatever. I'm just making a fool of myself. We've got journeyman Frank Best from Soap Lake, Washington. That's a cool sounding town. 12,000 mounts, 1,500. First place is $6 million in earnings. Shifted to the East Coast, but returned west in 1980. Let's see. Long Acres Derby. I wish, like, there's so many horse races. I know, like I say, a couple of them. The Preakness, Kentucky Derby, and what's the other one of the Triple Crown? Preakness, Kentucky Derby. I don't know. I can't think of it because when I'm on the spot, I got nothing. Getting a lot of journeymen. Chris Antley. And like I said, I'm going to look up these guys and see if any of them actually signed. Antley's career began in South Carolina, rode quarter horses at Aqueduct. I remember hearing about Aqueduct. Let's see. 12,000 plus mounts, 2,300 wins, $42 million in earnings. So Chris Antley is sounds like one. Okay, here we go. Records include first jockey to ride 9 winners in one day. In one day, 4 at Aqueduct, 5 at the Meadowlands on October 31st, 1987. Okay, hopefully he signs. That is quite impressive. Got Ron Turcotte, legend, beautiful horse. Legend. Hey, shout out Canada from Drummond, New Brunswick. Look at that. Road Secretariat. Okay. There we go. I did call Secretariat. Oh, wow. Road Secretariat, nobody or no tragedy can ever take that away from him. That is, well, there you go. That is truly a legend right there. 19-year career, 20,000 plus mounts, 3,000 wins, 28 million in earnings. Well, there you go. I did call Secretariat, and we sort of kind of got him. Another legend. Who do we got here? Braulio Beza, I guess, from Panama City. Brother United States, Fred W. Hooper, Kentucky Derby. Let's see, who did he win? Oh, the Belmont. Thank you, Card. I feel slightly better. Rode Buck Passer. Do not know that one. Damascus, Roman brother, Susan's girl, Ack. Well, I'm sorry, but that's a great horse name, Ack. 17-year career, 17,000 mounts. 3,100 wins, 36 million in earnings. And very dignified posture, I must say. Flavio Martinez III, a journeyman, coming out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. One of the fun towns to try to spell. 10,000 mounts, 1,300 wins, 6 million plus in earnings. Unforgettable race came at Canterbury Downs in 1999. Oh, okay, I think I've seen clips of this. His mount slipped the bridle. Martinez remained his balance and guided the horse to the winner's circle with his hands. All right, impressive. John Lively, another journeyman. I don't know if he's happy or what. From Summers, Arkansas. Let's see, one of the leading riders in the Midwest for the past 2 decades. Well, that's one heck of a career. Also a director of the Jockeys Guild. Rode Elocutionist to victory in the 76 Preakness. Upsetting Bold Forbes and Honest Pleasure, spoiling Bold Forbes' Triple Crown bid. Won the Arkansas Derby and was second in the Preakness in 81 with Bold Ego. Almost 26,000 mounts at that time, almost 3,500 wins, and over 32.3 million in earnings. These guys, but it is high risk, high reward. Joe Judas, journeyman in a very, very, very hazy picture from New Orleans. Let's see. Oh, he rode Hyge's Treasure and was aboard the ill-fated colt when he broke down in the Preakness. Okay, that's unfortunate. 13,000 mounts, almost 2,000 wins, 15,598 or 15 million in earnings. It's like, because I'm thinking back and it's like, man, that's the thing about horse racing. There are some rather big events that stand out, and not often for a good reason. Laurie Wydick, journeyman, From Youngstown, Ohio, let's go Ohio, decided at the age of 9 to be either an actress or a jockey. Settled on the tougher profession and scripted a Hollywood beginning. Well, that's actually true. Lori's been the leading rider at Beulah Park in 1987 and again in 1989. Says her biggest thrill was winning the Best of Ohio Sprint Stakes this past year on General Barnett. Lori's Hollywood story continues. That is a cool story. I've never heard of her. 4,000, almost 4,100 mounts, 511 wins, $2.2 million in earnings. Got to look into her, absolutely. Got to look into all these guys. Chris Valovich, I'm sorry. A bow tie? It is a bow tie. From Sacramento, California. Counts winning his first race at Canterbury title amongst his biggest thrills. Another he said was riding a horse that paid more than $100. Looking at his earnings, he has definitely gone past that. Regular rider for his favorite horse, Princess Elaine, the leading Minnesota-bred filly, which captured his biggest race in $80,000 added stakes at Canterbury. Almost 5,800 mounts, 700 plus wins, $5.7 million in earnings. And our final card, and these are really nice. Bill Southwick, journeyman who looks either cold or it's like this is the last picture of the day, let's just get it over with. Another Sacramento guy. Horses Sacramento Valley, but currently working on the Long Acres, Portland Meadows circuit, in the leading rider list at both tracks. Okay. Biggest thrill was winning the Fashion Stakes last year at Long Acres on trainer Pat Mullen's horse named Mode of Defense. That's a great name. 6,000 mounts, 693 wins, $2.5 million in earnings. That was, pardon me, that was cool, and it was educational. And we love both of those things. Plus, really good for TTM, so I got to do some digging as soon as I'm done recording this. But until then, we must go on to our community milestone shoutout. I'm going to reach for the pack as long as I'm, sitting here because I move stuff around. Shocker, again. But we go to Sports Cards and Things, Aaron at 479 subs, the host with the most of Aloha Friday, the man who goes through all kinds of high-risk, high-reward products, and just a good all-around guy. He pops into, if you're having a stream, you're going to see him pop in there. If you're having a premiere, you're going to see him pop in there. He jumps in on people's streams. Just a wonderful guy, very, very knowledgeable, and one heck of a collection. And criminally underrated, I would say, to use that one again, at 479 subs. He needs to absolutely be at a lot more than that, so we're going to push him to 500. And I'm going to pause for a second and turn my attention over here because I think I need a paper. One moment. Okay, I did because of the hunt pack. It's magic again, and I know everybody loves magic. I love me some magic. And this one is one of the favorites other than the Bloomborough that just came out, but I haven't done much else with it yet. We're going for the weird little southwestern critters. Bloomborough is woodland critters. I love me little animal critter cards. I've got my list. We're going to go through it, see if we pull anything. But we got us an art card has won the day. I believe this is, Loan Shark. There we go. Loan Shark. Perfect. Now, I don't know if it's going to get much better than that, but we're going to certainly try. We've got us a mountain, a foil ankle biter, which I did need. Death Touch, Snake, 1/1, and those are the most annoying ones. The 1/1s with Death Touch, because, what if you have a deck that can't do any damage? It's just going to be an annoyance, a very, very bad annoyance. I cannot remember what they called these for this one. I think this is the showcase one. We have Tornado, destroy target creature with flying. That has come in very handy and had me get a lot of rage quit wins when I do something like that to people. Here's our rare, Dust Animus, a flying 2/3 spirit if you control 5 or more untapped lands. Oh, if you control 5 or more untapped lands, enters with 2+1 counters and lifelink. So save that one. It's one of those play the long game because you might be wanting to put it out there immediately, but it could be better. Brimstone Roundup. Actually, let's do this. I got distracted for a minute. Metamorphic Blast. Honest Rutstein? I don't know how much I trust you, good sir, but there you are. Fake Your Own Death. I can think of better ways to do it than whatever that is. The Wanted Griffin. Hello, Giant Bird. Beautiful land, Mirage Mesa. It is a desert. As it enters, choose a color. Okay, so then it becomes one of whatever color, so choose wisely. Jailbreak Scheme, Stagecoach Security, Highway Robbery. I don't think security did their job properly. And our final card, the Patient Naturalist. So I'm going to pause again real quick, see if we got anything we needed. Well, I mean, technically, as you can see here, we've got the Ankle Biter. And you know what? It is a foil nonetheless, so we're going to take the Ankle Biter, our foily Ankle Biter. You know, everybody loves snakes. You know, they're terrible, especially those ones. The rattlesnakes, because I'm just going to make an assumption with Death Touch, which is kind of ironic. Those are the true danger noodles. And on that, I will bid you all a farewell. Thank you for stopping by in the chat. Actually, real quick, temporary change to the Thursday lineup. Maiden is going to be at Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. For the next, however, just due to work scheduling and all that stuff. But 23 Munch at 9 o'clock, Zach Squared at 9 or 9:30. And we're going to continue on. We're going to have a sketch premiere. We're going to have 3-Pack Thursday. And then Thursday is so good it continues on to Friday. Because tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern, Maiden's World of Wax, his oddball set of the week. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Stix G, for the Susan Lucci information. No mustaches this week, but it's okay. Thank you. Shout out to Aaron once more. Sports cards and things. Link to him down below. Big shout out and thank you to For the Pulls. And we got an awesome shark. That's what we're going to go out on. So thank you so much for stopping by in the chat. We'll see you next time.